Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your favorite English bulletin, The News. We're broadcasting live from TVT studios here in Lumin. Here are the headlines. No woman should risk her life because she cannot afford medical care. That is the principle behind WIZO, launched in 2021 under the leadership of the President of the Council for Esazuna Nyasingbe. The initiative provides comprehensive and free maternal health care across Togo. In today's edition, we will tell you more about WIZO as it stands as one of the country's most impactful social programs, saving many lives. A historic milestone for the continent. Meeting at summit level, the African Union has adopted a landmark resolution recognizing slavery and colonization as crimes against humanity, formally confronting centuries of injustice and opening the door for reparative justice. Stay with us, we bring you all the details shortly. And yes, it is always a pleasure to have you join us. Since 2021, the WIZO program, spearheaded by the President of the Council for Esazuna Nyasingbe, has profoundly transformed maternal health care in Togo. The program guarantees free care for pregnant women from the first consultation to postnatal follow-up. More than 3.2 million medical services have already been delivered nationwide, benefiting hundreds of thousands of women. A strong commitment to a safer and more accessible maternity care for all. More details in this report by Yahuifa Nuchuga.
WIZO is one of the major social programs implemented under the leadership of the President of the Council for Esazuna Nyasingbe. Through free health care for pregnant women, the Togolese government has made maternity care a national priority, as giving life in Togo is no longer conditioned by financial means. Before WIZO, the costs associated with prenatal consultations, medical examinations, and childbirth posed a significant barrier for many women, particularly those in rural and disadvantaged areas. The free coverage of pregnancy, delivery, and postnatal care has removed this obstacle and strengthened access to healthcare services. By eliminating financial barriers, the program encourages regular medical follow-ups and childbirth in health facilities, thereby reducing complications as well as maternal and neonatal death. Launched in 2021, WIZO has recorded more than 3.2 million medical services by the end of September 2024. A total of 633,426 women have benefited from the program, including 366,245 deliveries, several of them by cesarean section. In 2024, 93% of women requiring a cesarean section were covered, while 68% received the 3 recommended doses of preventive malaria treatment. From the confirmation of pregnancy, WIZO guarantees comprehensive care, prenatal consultations, deliveries, cesarean sections, postnatal care, and essential medical examinations. Beyond its health impact, the program is a powerful instrument of social justice, protecting families from heavy medical expenses and debt. In line with the universal health coverage goals, WIZO reflects the social vision of the President of the Council for Esazuna Nyasingbe for safer and more equitable maternity care for all Togolese women.
Redness, itching, persistent irritation. These symptoms may signal pterygium, an eye condition often triggered by UV rays, dust, and chronic dryness. In sunny and dusty environment like ours, pterygium is one of the most frequent conditions linked to prolonged sun exposure. In this report, we learn more about the conditions and why prevention remains the best protection. Gabriela Ina tells us more.
In sunny regions, pterygium, commonly known as surface eye, is a frequent eye condition. It manifests through itching, repeated irritation, pain, and redness of the eye. According to the specialist, several factors contribute to its development. The main causes include prolonged exposure to ultraviolet rays from the sun, exposure to irritants such as wind, dust, and sun, as well as chronic eye dryness. Pterygium can be prevented by adopting protective measures. Wearing sunglasses, particularly those with UV protection, helps shield the eyes from harmful sun rays. Protecting the eyes from dust and wind also reduces risk. Today, treatment is possible. In its early stages, doctors prescribe lubricating eye drops, artificial tears, and anti-inflammatory medications, often in ointment form, to relieve symptoms. In more advanced cases, surgical intervention may be necessary. While treatment can correct the condition, prevention remains the most effective protection. Regular consultations with an ophthalmologist are essential for early detection and proper management of the disease.
Still on health issues, in anticipation of World Syndrome Day, which is held every 21st of March, we are diving deep into understanding trisomy 21, also known as Down syndrome. It's a genetic condition that affects millions of people worldwide, yet many still have questions about what it actually is. So joining us today for the discussions, we have Mrs. Yolande Higet Epe Mbawame. She is the founder and president of the association Trizo AV, based in Cameroon, which supports children with Down syndrome and their families. Auntie Yolande, it's great to have you on the show today.
Thank you, Abigail.
Well, without wasting much time, what exactly is trisomy 21 and how does it come about? What are the causes?
So, Down syndrome is a chromosomal anomaly that occurs during pregnancy development.
Oh, I see. And do we have different types of this condition?
Yes, we have 4 types of Down syndrome. You have Down syndrome 8, 18, 13, and 21. 21 is the most viable because of baby has taken the time to finish a constriction.
Okay, and this situation, can it be prevented?
No, Down syndrome is not preventable because of when you take pregnancy, it's impossible to you to know before that you will have a baby with Down syndrome. When you get Down syndrome now, it's possible to you to know that you will have a baby with Down syndrome. Pregnancy screening allow the terminally or pregnancy in country where it's permitted, and a psychological preparation is provided in other cases.
Okay, well, how can we identify a baby with Down syndrome?
Down syndrome, people with Down syndrome can be identified by their first feature, psychomotor, daily and behavioral disorder, and many other characteristics.
Well, as a new parent, if you give birth and your child has such a condition, what should you do?
So, a parent will notice that there's sign in their children should consult a doctor quickly,
Okay,
as early intervention is beneficial for a baby.
I see. Well, what medical challenges do such children usually have?
Medical challenge, so you have a difficulty with hear. Some people born with difficult Down syndrome have a difficult with hear. You didn't hear well,
Okay.
so is you have a difficult with to understand. So there are many skinness come with Down syndrome.
Syndrome, I see. And can the condition ever be cured, or can you ever get healed from it?
No, not yet. Down syndrome, when we born with Down syndrome, you have just to take care on to make you to help you on life. So it's not possible now
to heal it. We are talking about taking care. What are some of the mechanisms we can put in place to ensure that they live long and have a healthy life despite the condition?
So the people with Down syndrome just need more love. So when you have your baby with Down syndrome, you have to take care of him, be patient, to understand that it's not possible for people with Down syndrome to live or to make the team like you and me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, well, effectively talking about putting more love into the action, tell us more about your foundation back in Cameroon. How is it going? And we hope you are going to expand that into other African countries.
Yes, the foundation is in the process of acquiring an NGO statue.
Okay.
So this will allow us to have an effective presentation in several countries, primarily and Togo. With we have working since with small hospital like Senaoto Queen. So we are speaking with the children and the parents to help them to accept those kidneys. The foundation plans to inaugurate the first inclusive vocational training center on March 2026 during the Down Syndrome Day.
And apart from that, what are some of the things you also do for the children over there? You take them to school for the moment?
Yes, so we have sometime on March, so we make modern activity to sensibilize about Down syndrome. On December, we make a Christmas party. On September, we help the parents we support them with so we can pay faith about school.
Their school fees,
Yes.
their essentials,
managing,
bags, books and all that. You provide that for
Yes, we
them.
provide. So we have a modern activity on every 21 of the month. We are making sensibilization about, because it's only on 21 March that more than people speak about Down syndrome. It's important for us to get that the people know that Down syndrome is here on 21 March, and then when 21 March pass, the children with Down syndrome continue to live. So we have to be with them
all the time.
Yes.
And not just for one day. Well, what message will you give to parents and other parents generally? What advice will you give to encourage them, especially if they have
so I wanted to say that every life deserves to be considerate, and every child has a destiny. If were for me, for my son Nathanael life, we will be on this seat. So if Nathanael can be in life, so I'm not sure that I can be with you. When you born with a child, you don't know tomorrow. So I wanted to encourage the parent to take care about their children, and the people to respect the difference, to know that the child is a child.
And finally, what do you have to tell the society at large when it comes to accepting such individuals with the condition?
Okay, difference is a source of life, because it is from people on the opposite sex that we be often it. Let's work with it, not for it. So I wanted to encourage the society to make with the people with disability, not only Down syndrome. Don't make for them, make with them.
Okay.
So that life will be better.
Nice. So before I let you go, do you have any final words once again?
I want to thank you and TVT television, and encourage the parent in Africa, because I'm a Cameroonian but Africa in my heart. So I wanted to tell every people that we have this kind of difficult, that is not a finally. If you accept it, you can make something better with your son.
Thank you so much, Madam Yolanda. It's been very inspiring speaking to you this evening. Well, cherished viewers, the story does not end here. Let's continue to advocate for a world where inclusion is not just an ideal but a reality. Let us be kind in our words and our treatment of everyone, no matter their conditions. Moving on to other stories. For the past 3 years, 1 week midterm breaks have been integrated into the academic calendar. Designed to improve learning outcomes and well-being, these breaks are becoming a key feature in our school system. This report tells us more on the impact of these rest periods on both students and teachers. Gabriel Ayena.
In this school, temporarily empty of most students, Mesa and his classmates take advantage of the calm atmosphere to work through a history and geography exercise. Nearby, Serge and Ramadan focus intently on applied mechanics problems. During this midterm break, they are using the time to revise, clarify misunderstood lessons, and strengthen their mastery of the curriculum. A little further away, a group of teachers at the Sokode Technical High School are using this midterm break to evaluate a new approach internally. It allows them to assess its feasibility before introducing it to students. It also allows teachers and administrators to reorganize and upgrade their methods. In recent years, Togo's education sector has undergone numerous reforms reflecting the government's commitment to education and training high-quality individuals. Midterm breaks are part of this set of beneficial innovations within the education system. School heads can evaluate their coaching strategies, especially after report cards have been issued. They can assess whether current progress aligns with the expected end-of-year results. Teachers also take this time to reflect. Am I on schedule with the curriculum? Do students' grades reflect their true potential? Should I adjust my teaching methods? How effectively have I managed my classroom? This period provides an opportunity to review lesson plans and refine methodologies. Midterm breaks thus serve as a valuable post for self-assessment, enabling both learners and educators to restart with renewed focus, driven by one objective: success at the end of the academic year.
And meeting in summer, the African Union has adopted a landmark resolution formally describing slavery and colonization as crimes against humanity, a powerful acknowledgement of centuries of injustice and a bold step forward toward historical accountability and reparative justice. Let's watch.
1 year after qualifying slavery as a crime against humanity, a historic decision has once again marked the continent's trajectory. During its ordinary session in Addis Ababa, the Conference of Heads of State and Government of the African Union adopted on February 7th a landmark resolution recognizing slavery, deportation and colonization as crimes against humanity and acts of genocide against African people. A victory strongly supported by Togo under the leadership of the President of the Council for Resourcement Nyasingbe. This major step responds to the long-standing aspirations of African peoples and Afro-descendants for fair recognition of the atrocity committed during centuries of slave trade, colonization and exploitation. By initiating this process, Togo places its action within a broader dynamic of justice and reparations for African and people of African descent. For more than 5 centuries, millions of Africans were deported, enslaved, and subjected to oppressive systems that left deep scars on the continent and throughout the diaspora. These systematically orchestrated injustice deprived entire peoples of their sovereignty, resources, and identity. Today, this recognition marks a crucial milestone in the pursuit of historical justice and opening the door to broader discussions on reparations. Mandated to oversee the follow-up and implementation of this decision, Togo has expressed its commitment to carrying out this responsibility with determination. Through this resolution, Africa reclaims its narrative, sets its own terms in international dialogue, and commits to passing on to future generations a truthful and unavoidable understanding of its history. A decisive step toward truth, justice, and restored dignity.
And with that report from our Hwifa Nuchugan, we bring today's edition to an end. Thanks to my wonderful team and to you, cherished viewers, for watching. Stay tuned to our channel for more updates. And like was mentioned earlier, let's always be kind to the next person. Have a wonderful evening. See you next time. Goodbye.